Hey friends, my name is Bilal Khan and today I'm going to send the verification code to the member email address. But before working on this, I'm going to make some modifications inside this get details file. As you can see here that this is present inside the signup.go file. So I will make some changes in this functionality. After that, I will apply this function inside the invitespace.go file. Alright. And I will also make some changes in the login and verified.go file because I have used this functionality inside these files. All right, so I will show you what are these changes. So let's me first copy this variable and delete it, and delete this variable also because I don't need it. Instead, what I will do, I will use these variables inside these files. All right, instead of using it here, I will use them here like this. So let's remove these three strings. So I will just need one. All right, like this, and similarly I will need this one string also here. All right, and after that let's remove the account details, and I will write the first plus second like this. So what it will do, I will first of all write first second string. So the first and second strings will be merged, and after that they will be encoded. All right, so let's remove this account details because I just need one, so that's the reason. So once they are merged, they will be encoded, and as a result this encoded text will be returned here. All right, and I will use this inside the signup.go file, login.go file and verify.go file because I have used this functionality before, so that's the reason that it is giving error. So let's change the name of them in this functionality like get random code. All right, so let's move down, and as you can see here that I need to make some changes according to the function name. So I will write get random code, and similar I will write the first and the second. So the first would be the email, the second would be the password. So let's change it like account email, and after that I will write the account password. All right, so now this is account email and this will be the account password like this. All right, so let's remove it from here also, account email, account password. And once it is done, I will use this account details functionality. So as you can see here that it is giving me 2. So previously the array was used, but I need to change it to normal string. But before this, let's just write account email also here. So account email and account password. And after that, let's change the name of this variable, like instead of writing account details, I will write account code. That would be the random code that will be sent to the email address. All right, so let's write account code. All right, so this random code will be sent to the email address when the user want to verify an account. All right, and this will be the find account functionality, that is basically finding the credentials based on the email and password. These are just the changes that I made because this functionality was previously used in signup.go file, login.go file and verify.go file. But as you can see that I made some changes here, so according to these changes I applied them inside the this functionality. All right, so I will apply this into the login.go file. So let's go here. Let's remove it from here. All the things are the same. As you can see here, the email and the password are not used inside these this functionality. Instead, I have called the email and password here. All right, so in each of the file. So that's the thing. All the things are the same, but instead the email and the password are not using inside this functionality, but it is they are used here in each file. So let's write what you can say. Let's remove the account details and I will write account code like this. All right, so all the things are the same. After that, what I need to do, I need to go to the verify.go file because it also requires these kind of changes. So I will paste the credentials and I will write the account details like this. All right, so basically based on this email and password, the random code will be generated, and that random code will be sent to the account template or the member template that I'm going to show you. All right, so let's save this, and now let's go to the invitespace.go file. So let's copy the credentials that I have paste the credentials that I have copied. And now what was my purpose for using these credentials multiple times? Because I don't want to use the account email and account password every time. Instead, I can change it here also. Instead of writing account password, I will remove it and I will change it to like invite space. Like this. All right, so now the random code will be generated not on based on account email and account password. Instead, the random code will be generated based on the account email and the invite workspace email that the member is invited to. All right, so based on these two credentials, the what you can say, the random code will be generated. All right, previously based on the email and password, the random code was generated. Here you can see the login.go file is also showing the same, that based on the email and password the random code is generating. But here I'm just changing some points, that based on the email address of the account and based on the member email address, the random code will be generated. All right, so that's the reason that I have made some modifications inside this get random code functionality. All right, so after that, let's use the user dot, because this functionality is present in the user package, as you can see here, user package. All right, so based on this account email and the member email, the random code will be generated. And now I will change the variable name. Instead of writing account code, I will write get verification code. Get verification code. All right, so now this verification code will be sent to the member template. All right, so that I will show you, but first of all, let me just make some changes here. So like copy this and paste it here. This. All right, so now it will work fine. Verification code, let's remove this here also. So now it will do its work. Now let's write what you can say, the if statement that I have forgotten, because I also need to give a condition that if the user is logged in, then in that case a member can be invited, otherwise a member will not be invited. All right, so let's put the condition here, else like fmt print line errors new first login to invite a member. All right, so this was a condition that I forgot about. So basically this condition will say that if the user is logged in, then in that case the member can be invited, otherwise it will give me an error that first login to invite a member. All right, so after that, what I need to do, I need to write the if condition more clearly. So previously it was only showing the if statement that if the verification code is not empty. After that I will put another condition that if the get verification code is equal to the verification code. So what does it mean? Basically the verification code that the user will enter here. All right, so if this verification code that the user has entered here, if this is equal to the get verification code that is basically generated from this functionality. All right, so if both of the verification codes are the same, then in that case the what you can say, it will accept it and it will insert the workspace email address. All right, so let's write some more conditions, like what you can say, a token string. And after that, let's write what you can say, JWT token, generate token, and let's write what you can say, Redis set account info login token and token string. So this token string will make sure that even after the verification of the user, or even after inviting the member into the account, the user will not be logged out. All right, so it will still be logged in. So this is the condition that I have put it here, that even after the verification the user should be logged in instead of logging out. So after that, let's change the let's write the print statement, like first what you can say, your account is successfully verified, like this. All right, please enter the correct verification code, but instead of writing, I will remove this first of all. and write errors new, and inside it I will write this. All right, so please enter the correct verification code. So I hope you understood. Basically, I have changed this functionality of the signup.go file so that it will not ask me for the email and password or any kind of credentials that I want to put here. Basically, previously it was only email and password, but now I can put any kind of string that I want to. So that's the reason that I changed this functionality, and I modified this function in each file. But the purpose of my using this function was to use the account email and the invite workspace email instead of writing the account email and the account password. All right, so this was the major reason. So yeah, so let's check it. Where is account workspace email? All right, so this is fine. So let's save this and let's invite, go to the member template, and I will write another, what you can say, another center tag here. So, and inside this I will write the bold statement, and inside this bold statement I will write the get encoded text. So this encoded text will be, what you can say, will be transferred to the member email address, and this encoded text will be copied, and after copying this text, the person will enter this in the command line. All right, so let's copy, save this, and now let's invite, go install. After that, let's sign up, because there is no user present here, so I have deleted all the things. So let's write sign up, email vainstree@gmail.com. Password is going to be 1122, and the full name is going to be Vainstree, and the account name is going to be, what you can say, Vains, like this. First login, first log out, and then sign up. All right, so I will write first log out like this, and after logging out I will run the functionality like this. You have successfully created an account. All right, so now what I will do, I will create a workspace. So let's write, what you can say, proctl new space. All right, and new space, would the name of the new space would be what you can say, hello world, like this. Your new workspace is successfully added. All right, so now what I will do, I will invite the another person to that hello world workspace. So let's write, what you can say, an invite space, and inside this space I will write the email address. So let's write this. Now it will take some time in order to send the email address. Now let's wait for it. As you can see here, that Vains has invited you to collaborate on the proctl project, and this was the encoded text that I was talking about. So it is generated based on the email address of the account and the email address of the member email of the member. All right, so let's copy this, and now if I paste it here, it will apply the functionality that if both of the if both of the verification code are matched, then the user will be verified. So now as you can see here that the user is verified. So if I show you, let's write select from members. Now this email address is entered. If the verification code was not what you can say, were not matched, then it will not be entered inside the MySQL database. All right, so this is the condition that I have put it here. And similarly, if I write proctl status, you will see that I'm still logged in, because I have put the condition that you need to generate the token. All right, so I hope you understood. So now what you can do, I will write the git status, and as you can see that these are the files that I have modified. So I will write git add and git what you can say, git commit put the verification code to the member email address. Email address like this. Git push origin master. So let's go to the project and refresh this. 46. Put the verification code to the member email address. All right, so now this is working fine. So I hope you liked it and understand it. So if you liked it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, then ask those questions in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer all of them. So till then, goodbye.